sponsors at MusicalFare Theatre are entering their 36th season, and I'm joined now by Artistic Director Randy Kramer and Marketing Director Doug Wand with a sneak peek into what they have planned for this year. Welcome, you two. Thanks so much for coming in.
Sure. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Can you give us a general overview of MusicalFare Theatre and what you do for our local theatre community?
Well, we're entering our 36th season. For the first 35, pretty much, we were out in Amherst at Damon University. And a couple years back, we had plans to build a new theater out in Amherst. That didn't end up happening, but we've been coming down to Shays 710 and doing a show once a year, usually. And so we started conversations with Shays about maybe having a residency there, and that ended up being a collaboration agreement that is a 10-year agreement with a 10-year renewal. And we begin in October down at Shays 710.
Very exciting. So for years, you've been going down once a year and using Shays 710.
Yeah, what we did was, when a show was very successful at MusicalFare in Amherst, which was a 136-seat theater, we would take it the next year or maybe 2 years later down to Shays 710, which is a 551-seat theater.
Oh, wow.
And it would play to a very different audience,
yeah.
You know, a new audience, and it was a very successful collaboration with Shays at that time, and now we've decided that this is where we need to be.
Beautiful. Let's talk about the celebration you hosted in July and what that was for.
Our celebration in July was called A New Stage Awaits, and it was sort of a retrospective on our 35th anniversary as it was at that point, and sort of also looking to the future at the same time for the new growth and development of the company. So we had food and drink, and we had performers do sneak peeks of the shows that are coming up in the upcoming season at 710. We gave an update on our capital campaign, which you can donate to at our website. And we also unveiled our new logo because we figured that was the perfect time for a refresh of the whole brand.
We're seeing it right now.
While we're doing that, so.
Beautiful. Now, Shays 710 is also undergoing some renovations. What can we expect from that?
Yeah, it's very exciting what's happening, and the timing could not be more fortuitous for MusicalFare. So they are doing a $5 million renovation. You know, that building was Studio Arena originally back in the 70s, and it was turned into a theater then. And so the HVAC systems were 50 years old. The roof was 50 years old. But then also, we talked to the Shays. We had a long history at MusicalFare for the last decade of doing cabaret performances in a space that we created at MusicalFare and we built. And so we talked to Brian Higgins about the idea of maybe figuring out a way we could do something like this at Shays, because we do Friday and Saturday nights after shows, we have live performances in the cabaret. At MusicalFare, we did that for the last 10 years. And people would stick around, have a drink, and just enjoy themselves. And so now there's a new cabaret that's being built. They're using the existing building, but they're actually completely transforming, as you can see there.
Yeah, that was photos of it right there.
Yeah, they're transforming the space.
The renderings.
Yeah,
beautiful.
and so it's going to be a place.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a place that people will want to hang out at. The doors there in the nice weather will actually open up right to the sidewalk. You can sit on the sidewalk on Main Street, listen to music, and enjoy the theater block that we hope we're really igniting with this move.
Alrighty, you mentioned that in July you gave a sneak peek to the people there of what's to come for MusicalFare. Can you give us a sneak peek?
Sure, we'll give you like a brief rundown, because we're coming back on your show in about a week and a half with more about the actual show.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, exactly. So, but we're starting our season in October with Come From Away, which is the regional premiere of that musical, which many people will be familiar with. That's October and November. That's followed by Irving Berlin's White Christmas for the holidays, which is perfect for that time of year. Then the return of A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which we did do on our main stage at MusicalFare at one point, and this is one of those return productions. Followed by Jesus Christ Superstar in April, right in time for the Easter season. And then we finished out the season with Hairspray, which is an incredibly upbeat and fun show that everyone's going to enjoy.
Yeah, love Hairspray. Where can our viewers go to learn more about MusicalFare and all that you have going on?
Right to our website, musicalfare.com, and they can learn more about the shows. As Doug mentioned before, they can join our Next Stage campaign. We're very excited about the success of that already, and we've had a lot of support, and this is something that will help us transition into this new home for MusicalFare right in Buffalo's Theater District.
Exciting things happening for MusicalFare Theatre. We can't wait to see what's next for you, viewers. If you'd like more information on our sponsors at MusicalFare Theatre and everything they have planned for their 36th season, just visit musicalfare.com. Thanks again for coming in, you two.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea.